Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you a demo on how to use Pro2 simulation software. Pro2 is a chemical engineering simulation software. By using it, we can simulate a big flow sheets to small chemical engineering problems. Let us get into the demo. Here on the screen, you can see a blue color icon. This is the Pro2 simulation software icon. Double click on that to open the software. So a dialog box is opened. Click on OK. Now to create a new simulation, click on New. It takes few seconds to open. Okay. Now you can see the the new flow sheet is created. So this is the place where we build the flow sheet. Now let us explore all the options available in the Pro2. Here on the top of flow sheet, you can see a ribbon. It consists of many options like file, edit, input, run, output, tools, etc. So let us explore few of the options daily. So in the file option, like in the Word, we have new, open, and save options. In the input options, there are many options available like input description, units of measure, component selection, component properties, thermo, assay, etc. Here you can see few of the options are green in color and few other are red in color. Green indicates that Pro2 assumes the default values for those options. Red indicates that user has to supply the data. It means that the data is not satisfied. Once we supply the enough data, then those options turn blue in color. Okay. Here in the input description, we can store the important data of the flow sheet here. And this is the units of measure. Here we have different sets of units like English set, metric set, SI set. And you have a provision to customize the units of properties. Like we can change Fahrenheit to Kelvin, Celsius or Rankine, and pressure to ATM like this. We can change to anything. And Celsius. I'm changing the temperature to Celsius and pressure to kilopascals. And I'm changing the weight to kg. Okay. Now click on OK. If you don't click on OK, whatever the changes you made will not be saved. So next, component selection. Here, you have to give all the components involved in the flow sheet. You can directly search for the component here if you know the name and click on add. Otherwise, there is another way. Go to select from list. Here you can see a lot of component data banks are available like all component data bank, acids, alcohols, aldehydes, amides, amines, esters, etc. Here you have provision to search a chemical by its full name, chemical formula, or sign name, or cache number. So here I want to add water. So I'm searching for it. Here you can see Double click on the component to add into a component list, then click on OK. Now go to the thermo. Here we supply the thermodynamic data of the problem. Every simulation needs a thermodynamic method to be supplied in order to solve a problem. So here we have a lot of many thermodynamic methods. Like in the most commonly used, we have SRK, Pine-Robinson, ideal, NRTL, etc. Unlike liquid activity, we have NRTL, other things, many. So I'm selecting ideal. Click on this and click on add. Now thermodynamic data is also given. And we have other options like run. Once all the flowsheet is built, we have to run the simulation in order to know whether our simulation is successful or not. In the output option, we have provision to draw the tables of results here itself in the flow sheet. Like we can display all the results of unit operations and streams using the options available in the output. And using tools, we can draw binary VLE curves and other curves. Okay. Now let us go to the right ribbon of the flowsheet. This is known as PFT Palette. Here, all the unit operations available in the Pro2 are categorized according to their function. Like in the pressure change, we have compressor, expanded, pump, valve pipe. In the column, we have distillation, side cut column, shortcut column. In the reactors, we have different kinds of reactor, equilibrium reactor, CSTR, Gibbs reactor, solid fuel reactor, etc. In the heat exchangers, we have solids, and all other we have. To look at all the unit operations available, let me give a second. Here, to look at all the unit operations available, see, these are all the unit operations available in the program. Now, I'll show you how to solve a chemical engineering problem using Proto. So again, I'm taking a new simulation file, and one important thing that don't forget to save the file. So I'm saving the file as demo. Yes, there's already a file set. So let me take a question like, suppose there is a question like water is flowing through a pipe of diameter 1 inch, 2 meter long. Find the pressure drop across the pipe, and mass flow rate of water flowing through the pipe is 4 kg mole per hour. So I'm copying the question and pasting. I'm copying the question and pasting it in the input description. So if we read the question is water is flowing through the pipe of diameter 1 inch, 2 meter long. Find the pressure drop across the pipe if the mass flow rate of water flowing through the pipe is 4 kg mole per hour. So the unit operation we have to select this pipe, and the component involved is water. So I'm gonna select. First of all, I want to change the units of measure, like this to kilopascals, temperature to Celsius, weight to kilogram. So because those units are very convenient to me. And then now I'm going to the component selection. I'm adding water. Click on add. Click on OK. Now the component has been added. Next step is selection of thermodynamic matter. I'm going to most commonly used and select the ideal thermodynamic method. It, it is also done. Now next step is building the process flow diagram. The unit operation involved in our simulation is pipe. So go to pressure change. Here you can find the unit operation pipe. Click on pipe and click somewhere on the unit. Click somewhere on the flow sheet. So adjusting the size. Okay, now connect streams and this stream, inlet stream and outlet streams are also connected. Now double click on stream S1. We can change the name of streams to like I'm giving it as input. So now click on flow rate and composition. Here the flow rate is given as 4 kg mole per hour, right? The water is composition mole is 1 because pure water is flowing through the pipe. If there are any other components like water plus ethanol, then we have to mention composition mole for each component. Now click on OK. So we have to give the specifications like temperature 25 degrees Celsius, pressure 101.325 kilopascals atmospheric pressure. Click on OK. Now the data is satisfied for stream input. Now click on pipe, double click on pipe. Here you can see that the pressure drop method and heat transfer options are green in color. It means that Proto assumes the default values for those options. So now line fitting data is red in color. It means that user has to supply the data. So click on that. Now it's given as 2 inches and the line length is in meters it is given. So you can change the units here itself. 4 meters and click on OK. Now let us run the simulation. See, here you can see that our simulation turned blue. It means that our simulation is successful. Sometimes the simulation turns yellow and red. Yellow indicates that the run is successful, but when we use these results in the further study, we have to be careful. Red indicates that our run is unsuccessful and there is some error in our file. So now I want to display the pressure drop across the pipe. So I'm going to the output, then to the unit operation property table. Click on that and click somewhere on the flow sheet. Now select the unit operation pipe. Click on OK. I'm adjusting the size. Okay, now right click on the table and click on data entry. Select the pressure drop and add the P11 pipe. Click on OK. Now you can see pressure drop is calculated and displayed here on the flow sheet itself. This is how a problem is done using Proto. Thank you. Happy learning.